I'm gonna have to measure my shit. I might have to just get this one. This one's not terrible. I just might cover up the bottom type shit. And it rolls up, so whenever I'm done, I can just roll that bitch up and put it back. Cause that's also why I don't open my garage door that much. Just because every time I open that bitch, somebody wanna say something to me. Like, bro, no, you cannot come in here. No, 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 no. Unless you finna pay my fucking bills. Your ass still can't come in here. Cause if you fuck up what I'm working on, I'ma fuck you up. That's really where my energy is very much so at. You fuck my shit up, I'ma fuck your shit up. Like what's that Asian show? It was called like Beef or some shit, and she would just not stop until she got her lick back. Like that's me. Like I'm not gonna stop until I get my fucking lick back. I don't care what God say. I don't care what Muhammad Ali, atheist people. I don't care what nobody say. Not even Jesus can stop me for the amount of get back, lick back. I'm finna get back, lick back, and I mean, you said you could buy a mesh screen and cut out a one-way mirror film to it, but the film not gonna breathe. I mean, yeah, I could sew it on there for real, and just have like different panels, cause then. But honestly, I feel like I should just get one of these cameras that I could plug into the wall and put it on its own little stand, right? Okay, I think I got an idea. I could get the mesh screen just to keep like flies and shit out of here. But I'm like, yo, I would have to put the screen all the way on the top. Cause the way my garage opens, there's like two triangles on the side. Because it does this. It doesn't roll up like that. It comes back. So the sides of it are exposed. I mean, unless I put the garage all the way up, but my ass can't jump that high. I probably have my garage open to like maybe like 7 feet high, maybe less than that. I I think the garage is like at least like 20 feet high total. It's like 19 or 20 feet high. And you said standing paper wall things just for somebody to peek around the corner and be like, "Hey, how you doing? What you working on?" Like, fuck no. Low key, maybe I can like install curtains. Actually, how would that work? I gotta figure this out. Maybe I do need to make like a paper wall, and I just put it like right before the garage. So if they peek in on one side, they're gonna see the camera right in their face, and on the other side, like that'll probably be like where I'm at type shit. Cause like my workstation table is like over there. So if I have a like a fold out panel, and I could either put it in front of my garage, like outside on the floor, or I could put it on the inside. I feel like I need to see something real quick. What material can I have this 3M material that I was gonna originally make for a curtain for my brother's temporary room. Talking about some booby traps. Hey Fishin, how you doing? I think I could make my own standing paper wall. All you need is a wood frame. Shit, I got wood. I got wood, and I just make it like a fan, like you know how it springs open. Cause like I have this one over here. You can't see it right now, but once I make my new once I make my new shelf, then I'll show you guys what the entire living room looks like. Cause at that point it'll be done. Nothing else in the house is done yet though. I've been here for a second, but because also too I have my oscillating tool, right? And I have these wood pieces, and I can just take out the middle part of the wood so it'll be hollow, and then I can stick some rods in them, and then I can put my own fabric on that hoe. Yeah, the camera is for the blind spots. I'm fucking with this. I'm fucking with this. I'm there. I'm there. Okay. I need to draw this out because I will forget in the morning. Like, oh my god. What's up with me? Like, I be figuring shit out mathematically, like in my head, super fucking quick. But the moment I hit the pillow, y'all, I be knocked out. I honestly think I'm not gonna go to sleep today. I'll go to sleep tomorrow, but I was supposed to be somewhere today, as in yesterday, and that shit just did not fucking sync up. I was supposed to go see my lovely dentist, Anton. Um, like something like this. Okay, I think I got it. I think this is the one. I mean, obviously the bottom isn't gonna look like that, but the panels are gonna fit into the wood at the bottom so that it can stand up by itself. And yeah, you said you probably nail metal on the bottom. Yeah, for like good weight. Or I can fill it with concrete, whichever one is cheaper. Cause yo, I went to fucking Home Depot yesterday, right? When I got all that wood y'all see me post pictures of. Baby, that fucking metal is expensive. Like, oh my god. Why is metal so expensive? Let's see, actually. Let's see if it's like that expensive on Amazon. Metal sheets. Oh yeah, and these are small ones. Aluminum roll. Yeah, these are all small. I'm trying to get a welding tool because like I want to work with metal more. Like I really, really, really love metal and concrete. Let me see what the welding machine. This one's super tiny, but the only thing I don't understand about welding is what is this? Do I have to connect it? Like, do I have to ground that shit? Like, attach it to a table and attach it to a piece of wood? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I feel like the two-way film though, it only works in the daytime because it bounces off of light. It reflects the sunlight, UV light. You said, "Nah, my uncle welds. He doesn't ground shit." Yeah, what the fuck is this though? I can learn how to do anything, but my thing is, how do you use this shit?
Yeah, I have a welder. Now the vendor isn't sponsoring or paying for this video, but they're kind enough to send this out to test out. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. And in a moment, I'll take this to my buddy shop and we can test this out and see how it functions. So this is how this comes packaged. Has some parts kind of all over, but it looks like it's kind of set up to keep everything compartmentalized. And then the welder is also wrapped like this. Interesting. So this is what comes in the packaging. It's kind of a mini device here. So you have your current selector here. I don't know if this is digital. We'll go ahead and take a look at this as far as if it automatically sets for what you need, but I'm assuming that it's probably not. This is kind of interesting though. They also come with a shield This is actually a mask. This is kind of cool. It's kind of a mask where you just hold it like this while you're doing it. And then they have a sort of panel you can look through there. Comes with some gloves. Comes with cabling. They also have some welding sticks and also a metal brush.
So the heating and power just bigger.
Looks like they have here the different diameters for the electrodes you can use, and the different amps or
yeah, I need it because like it's more permanent than soldering is. Soldering like
secondary clip. It's
I be messing up a lot.
This plastic here is kind of getting in there.
Like I'm getting better,
sitting down in there.
But I feel like I'll be better at welding just because it's more like you're pressing it a bit more rather than like soldering.
You can also just kind of hold it like this.
You kind of have to be a little gentle and then rub it in and then keep going and then make sure it doesn't oxidize. And you gotta like wipe it off.
This is great for this type of setup. I think these are reverse gloves, so don't get too weirded out. They're not the same hand. They're just folded that way. It looks like.
You gotta put more of the little gel
on the inside. So it looks like they're just kind of reusing material that they had from something else. So that's pretty cool. Now you're gonna wanna protect your arms, and then you probably also wanna have an apron as well. So one of the things that I noticed when welding is, sparks fly everywhere. You don't wanna just get that all over you or your shoes or something like that. So please be careful when you're using that. As far as the cabling goes, you're gonna wanna clip this to your piece. This is what's gonna hold onto your electrode. It feels like all the contacts are good in there, but just in case, these can be undone and refitted if needed, if something pops out. Please be very careful with this because this is dangerous if some of these contacts are loose and you're using this. So same with this side as well. Now this says that this, if you read in here, it says 50 hertz as far as 200.
Oh, you're using that to hold
like
that shit?
So you can tell right here, this is not that, this is 110. So this is designed to work on American power. And then of course you want to take and hook this up to the negative. So this will go to the negative power supply there. And this one will go to the positive end. It also says 20 amps to 250 amps. The instruction manual might be a little bit off depending on the type of voltage that's being used. I believe you have to kind of double everything because we use 110 instead of 220. So I'm just checking to see if that's the case. Because if you're reading this, make sure it says either 110 in here, that's referring to 110 throughout the whole document, or you might have to take that equation into consideration. So in this case, you can see here where this unit says 20 amps to 250 amps. So just careful there. What's also cool is it'll show the amps on the meter here. You can change this to select the amperage as needed. Another thing to consider is if you're using stick welding, just consider, as I mentioned, with the conversion that would be included with the diameter of the electrodes that you use.
Super fucking smart.
We'll go ahead and test this thing out. So with this type of setup,
yeah, let's test it out.
Secured to the table. I have it clamped here. When you plug these in, they basically just kind of twist in these different cables here. So just be careful as far as making sure those are in all the way and twisted. This type of shield, I've seen some other people put this on the other side. So instead of having it on front, I don't necessarily like that because it doesn't allow you to have your hand out here. But then again, maybe they're having it so your hand's protected, but it seems like
that's a terrible fucking mask. That shit need to be strapped to your face.
It doesn't leave a lot of room for your chin, but it does work overall. I did get another shield just to be on the safe side. So I'm gonna use this while I do that. And then I'm also gonna swap out these gloves. They're a little bit smaller. They'll still do the trick. So, because this isn't gonna get too crazy as far as sparks flying, but these might protect my hands a little bit better. So you might wanna look at that as well. And then I did a kind of a tester just to kind of see if this would work and function properly. So that looks like it's good. So you can see this is what the piece looks like here. I have a little bit of slag. So I'll probably just do a bead just to kind of do a tester first, and then I'll see if I can weld this here. I'm not the greatest welder at all. This is kind of my first time just running with this type of thing. So I'm just gonna give it a shot and see how it goes.
Oh, is he squeezing?
Okay, so I was able to weld this piece to the other piece. And you can see up close, definitely not a good weld. Just kind of trying to get it on there. That's my fault. I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. So, but you can see how I welded it to the piece there.
Fuck, that's what my shit's gonna look like.
Brush it off.
Actually, no. If I get the color
I like the
helmet.
idea of this because it's a lot simpler. It's small. It's compact. I'm gonna put this wherever I need to out of the way. And then if I need some sort of welding device, I have this. So this is cool.
Hey y'all, I wanted to share about this mini stick welder machine that we recently received in exchange for sharing our thoughts. First off, it comes.
I want to know what's on the other hand though.
Today I have a welder. This because it's 10 throat.
Sorry, y'all.
They're in all the way and twisted. This type of shield I've seen some other people.
That on the positive
on the
and
other
what
side.
in the
We'll go to
negative?
positive.
Okay. Not on